Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever time it is for you. Hope you're having a Bealy good day. I got an assistant today.
I'm wearing gloves.
Wearing some gloves.
Big.
So she's going to be the camera person today. And what we're doing, I've been in the middle of putting together a couple of chicken tractors. And this one behind me is actually going to be the duck tractor to start with while they're getting bigger. And we'll see how that works out. That works out great, or we may end up making some more permanent structures for the ducks. I don't know if we'll move them around all the time because they're going to be laying ducks, not for meat. So, but this will be the starter home for them anyway. But if you're here and you clicked on the description, then you want to know what a chicklift is. Well, so do we. So it's supposed to be to make it easier to move the chicken tractors, where you've seen the different ones. Joel Salatin has his deal that he can put under the front and the wheels are on the back, and then when he lifts it up, he can pull it. Actually, it's that's not right. So Joel Salatin has the one where he puts it under on the back like a dolly, and then he pulls it. And then the John Suskovich tractor design, like what I built, has it where the wheels are not on all the time, and you add them on every day when you want to move it. So the Chicklift idea is that you just come out, step on it, it clicks into place, and you're able to roll the chicken tractor. So for me, it probably wouldn't matter as much either way. Some of the people that are going to be helping on the farm aren't as strong, or they have some disabilities, and this will just be a lot easier, we're hoping. So we're going to do a fair, open review on how this Chicklift goes. I have not even taken it out of the box yet to preview it or anything, just looked at it online before we bought it. So you will be seeing everything same as we did right from the beginning. All right, first thing we're going to do is open up the box. This is how it came shipped. I got two of them, one for each chicken tractor. It made it pretty good. The other box is definitely banged up more, but these come out of Texas and it's shipped right in the beginning. They're deep freeze. It took a lot longer, of course, not their fault. So I wasn't surprised to see things banged up a little bit, but let's face it, it's going to get pretty banged up on the farm, so not too worried about that. Box. That's up. Alright. They've got everything wrapped with some paper. Toss all that for the compost pile, maybe. Plenty of packing. That's good. Alright, so 2 wheels, hard rubber, heavy. I don't know how heavy. Already assembled for it, so there you go. Wrapped up. And that's it. Ready to go. Okay, come over here. I get this. There you go. Alright. Now, I have not been paid or gotten any discount or anything. I just went right to the website and ordered it just like anybody else would. I'm going to do a review. Welds look pretty good. It's definitely heavy duty. So let's see I assume these are instructions. I usually just throw these away, but open something. All right. Instruction sheet that came with it. All right, instruction sheet that came with it. Nothing on the back, so pretty simple. Things you'll need: chicken tractor, check. Drill, check. Drill bit, check. Measuring tape, check. All right. All right. Pretty straightforward. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some measurements. So step one is to measure the back of your chicken tractor and mark the center. So let's go do some marking. All right, so step one says to measure the center. We'll come back to the, now on your chicken tractor, this would be the back. On this particular one, I've got 2 doors because I'm gonna section off a small part of the back where I'm gonna put the ducks water and make it where they have to put their head through some hardware cloth to be able to drink so they don't make a big mess all the time. And then when I let them out inside the fence, they'll have access to a pool, stuff like that. So this would be the back of the chicken tractor. 70 inches, so half of 70 is 35. So you make a mark for the center. Then, this is where I would usually get out my speed square, but it is at the farm. It'll be fine. In fact, I don't even know if I need to make the mark any bigger. I just need to be able to see where center is, but just in case. Yeah. Comes a little center mark. Then, can you read what step 2 is? Out loud.
Place the lifting bar under the bottom 2x4 of your tractor.
All right, hold this. All right, so this thing, take the handy dandy lifting bar, place this under your tractor. Soon, this will be on the wheels, so we'll be stepping on that part.
This piece this is the piece with the...
Okay, we're back. Crisis averted. So this goes under. Centered with the chicken tractor.
They're almost done with this time.
Yeah. All right, so you just position it so it's in the center. Take your handy dandy drill. In this case, it's an impact drill. Same deal. There you go. Here's that part. Okay, I'll show you all these mistakes so that hopefully you don't make them. So make sure this little flap is above this piece before you fasten it. It wasn't a big deal. I just had to lift the tractor up maybe 1/4 of an inch, and then it just popped free. So there's that. There's that. Put each of those on. Then there's a place for the cotter pin. Pop that in place. Skipped a step. So this comes with a washer. which again is actually too tight. So not a big deal. I mean, it's just the paint, you know, just a little bit of wiggle. We're not talking about any big deals at all so far, but in fact, I guess in the long run, I'd rather have all the stuff tight rather than have it real floppy. So not a big deal. A little twist. I mean, you see, went on 2 seconds. All right, now let's see. Never used this before. Have no idea at all. So if you're doing one of these on your own, same as me. So step on it, lifts it up. Now I'm under the 4-post lift, so I can't even lift it all the way up right now, but that's a lot of lift. So my assumption is the more once it lifts, that piece will go back in front of that little board like it did, and then it'll be locked. You go do your thing, pull it, and then use this with your foot to kick that off, and you're done. So, all right, we're gonna move it outside for the end of the video so you can actually see it do something. All right, so I pulled it out. As you can see, we're on gravel. This isn't even on easy grass. This is gravel. Normally, you pop up this is where you would set your wheels. You would go around, you have a string, and you're pulling the chicken tractor, right? I'm gonna show you how easy it is just from this side. You step on it, that piece falls down, and it locks it in. We're on gravel. I'm barely exerting any pressure at all. I mean, that's nothing. So if I was on the other side with the string, I'd also be if I had the rope, I'd be picking up on a little bit, and we'll get it out to the grass in a little bit, and I'll hook up the other side so you can see that. I just want you to see how easy on here. Now, this piece is important. This is what's gonna pop this back out. So you step on that, push it at the same time. It's now popped, and you let it down, and you're done. So somebody, you know, anybody that all it has to do is somebody with body weight can just step on it and pop it up. There you go. Now, I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna see if my 9-year-old can step on it and pop it up. I have no idea. This is like first run. Almost. Look down. You almost got it. It's got to go another inch. There you go. All right, so there you go. My 9-year-old popped it up. So now these, I don't remember right off what it cost me. I'll put a link in the description, and you know, I'll put that information there. You know, I know people on a budget, everybody's trying to save something. I'm trying to save my back, and most importantly, like I said in the beginning of the video, I want other members of the family to be able to do this, not just me. So far it looks like a winner. Like I said, we'll drag it to the grass, and after, you know, we still got to put the wire on and everything. So that'll be a real test. It'll be full weight. We'll drag it out to the grass. I'll have the ropes on it, or I've got two, so maybe I'll go ahead and put one, you know, that one's sitting out here. Maybe I'll go and put it on that one. Either way, you saw the install was like nothing, right? It was like 5 minutes. I mean, it was simple, super simple. So we'll see what happens. There we go. All right. Okay, I wanted to finish up by showing you me installing the second one on the second chicken tractor, which is typical if you got one of these type, or any of them. You know, they usually only have the one door. The other one I showed you on had 2 doors because of something else I'm doing that you'll see in an upcoming video. Plus, you know, maybe you didn't plan for this in the beginning. Maybe you've already built your chicken tractor like I have, and then you want to add it. So you've got the hardware cloth on there. Let's see how hard it is to put it on, you know, with the hardware cloth. And also, earlier, some video I had where I actually put the bolts in was missing. So hopefully we'll capture that on this one. Okay, a few tools that you will need. You'll need a 3/8 drill bit. You'll need a drill. You also need a 14 millimeter socket and wrench, or whatever the standard equivalent is. So 13 is usually around a half, so figure that out. But yeah, it's 14 millimeters what they send, and the wrench. So makes your life easier. Of course, you could do it with 2 wrenches. You could do it with 1 wrench and some pliers. I mean, there's always a way, but this is, if you have these items, that's what's going to be the easiest. So we'll open this one. See what we got here. Put you down. You can see my awesome set of shoes. All right. It's like Christmas. Whatever holiday you celebrate. Let's see. Okay. Opening the box. It's like the other one. A lot of paper, well packaged. There's your wheels. Here's the main unit. And a little bag of bolts, hardware. Correct terminology. And one thing that I didn't put on here that you will need, which I now have to go get, is a tape measure and something to mark with. Alright, I have changed the bolts what I would consider the correct way. Sharp metal, if it's inside the coop, get cut on it or whatever. And it operates the same way regardless of how you have it, which way you put the bolt in from. So I would say that's the better way to do it. And when you go to release the Chicklift, you're stepping on that. That's the releasing mechanism. So that pops it loose, and then it's up, and then you just set it down. Now you're ready for the next time. So pretty cool. I like it. Saves your back. If I put 2 of them on, my little kids could do it. Could even move them. Not saying I would, but hey, if we're doing chores and want to teach them something, they could. And I mean, a teenager could do it, I'm sure, with just one. So you're out there and you're like, hey, I want to spend a little money, get something that's going to help, especially make it easier if you're older, you're trying to do this and you're really worried about, hey, how am I going to move this and all that, then that's something just, to me, seems to be a little easier. But hopefully I've given you enough information to make your own decision, and helped out, showed you something along the way. Let me know if there's something in the video I could have done differently that would have been better, or gave you more information, or I'm going to respond to comments and things. So see you in the next one. Have a Bealy good day.